Hey, your wedding invitation arrived? This date is wrong, right? Oh, you got it? What do you mean by wrong? Was there something strange about it? The wedding date is June 13th. April, don't tell me you forgot what day it means for me. How could you forget? Oh, was it some kind of anniversary? Are you serious? My daughter passed away last year on June 13th. You know that, right? Oh, I see. That's what it was. It doesn't matter. We were able to make a reservation for that day because there was a cancellation at the venue. That day is the first anniversary of her daughter's death. It happened that the first death anniversary and the wedding were on the same day. What's the problem? It's not considerate to hold a wedding on the same date. I can't believe you would do that. What do you mean? Even though your sister-in-law is about to get married, there hasn't been a word of congratulations. I think it's more lacking in consideration to say such awful things to me. I agree that marriage is a beautiful thing. However, I wish you had picked a different date for your wedding. We had already planned a gathering and a visit to my daughter's grave on June 13th, a year ago. Your choice to have the wedding on the same day feels insensitive. Nobody cares about that gathering. It's a waste of time to spend it on someone who's no longer here. Instead, we should celebrate happy occasion for those of us who are living in the present. What are you saying? My 6-year-old precious daughter passed away a year ago. She had just started to go to school. She was supposed to have many happy times ahead. All the relatives would also think you are insensitive if you held a wedding on that day too. I don't think so. All the relatives are planning to attend my wedding. You haven't sent the memorial service invitation to the relatives yet, have you? My wedding invitations went out to everyone earlier than yours. So naturally, everybody will attend my wedding. I can't believe it. Yes, I haven't informed the relatives yet, but I believe that everyone has common sense of what to do. Besides, I hope that at least you will mourn my daughter. Why me? I don't think I have that kind of obligation. But when our daughter passed away, you were there, right? You often took care of my daughter, and my daughter was fond of you. And yet, you don't have any thoughts of mourning? There's no way I would have such feelings. What? It's not like I wish my niece to be born, you know? She was noisy and annoying. Every time you brought her to my parents' house, I was irritated. I had no choice but to take care of her because my parents were nagging. You just misunderstood that, get it? You're slow and stupid, aren't you? You always forced me to take care of her, and it was so annoying. That's why I always hated you so much. I can't believe it. After hearing all this, I just can't bring myself to celebrate your marriage. Oh, really? Then why don't you mourn your daughter alone? What? My relatives are all looking forward to my wedding. No one will attend your daughter's memorial gathering. You go ahead and shed a tear for your daughter alone. What a terrible thing to say. But you should at least send me a congratulatory gift, okay? Isn't that what a sister-in-law should do? Are you kidding me? I don't think my husband would attend your wedding too. He loved his daughter so much. My brother loved me too. He always took care of me ever since we were little. I can't tell you how much I missed him when he got married. I see, but what you are doing is terrible. My brother would have been so happy for my marriage. Somehow, I'm starting to feel sorry for you being all alone. Sorry, Camilla. I've never been this happy before. Hey, honey, when you come back, I have something to talk to you about. It's about your sister.
Could it be about her wedding?
That's right. When I got home from work, I got an invitation to a wedding, and the date on it was
June 13th, right?
Yeah, so you already know too.
My mother called a little while ago. The invitation also arrived at my parents' house. She asked what they should do.
So, are you and your parents planning to go to the wedding?
What? No way. There's no way we can attend that wedding.
I know. That's what I told your sister. She said you always cared for her, so you would attend the wedding instead. She also said that the rest of the relatives are looking forward to the wedding too.
No way that's true. No one in our family is insensitive like that. She's just lying. I can't believe she doesn't understand how I've been feeling for the past year.
She told me I should mourn for my daughter alone, and also expected me to give her a congratulatory gift. But it didn't stop there. She revealed that she used to take care of my daughter simply because her parents were nagging her, and deep down, she always hated it. It was a mixture of shock, sadness, and anger, and it felt like I couldn't breathe properly.
What the hell? I can't believe that. I'm trembling with anger holding my phone right now.
I hate to say this, but I don't have the confidence to continue a good relationship with your sister anymore. I want to cut ties with her.
I feel the same way. That cruel person is neither my sister nor my family.
But you always cared about her. Are you sure?
How can I consider her as my sister after that? Besides, all this selfish wedding thing, if she were in front of me right now, I don't know what I could have done.
I'm glad you feel the same way, but I want you to attend the wedding.
Why? There's no way I'm attending that jerk's wedding. I wouldn't go no matter what.
I understand how you feel, but I know they are making progress on the case, right?
Yeah, we'll know everything tomorrow.
Then maybe it's a good timing. We had enough. Before we cut ties with her, we should make her pay for what she's done. Hello, Camilla. Can I tell you a funny story? What? A funny story? Yes! It's so hilarious I can't stop laughing. So, the wedding is on June 13th, and all the relatives except you are going to attend. I see. Isn't it hilarious? Do you remember what you said to me before? Now all my relatives prove to me that it was you who was insensitive. Oh, really? I don't think so. What did you just say? No, nothing. I feel sorry for you, Camilla. My brother chose me in the end. I can't help but feel emotional thinking about you mourning alone. Do you think so? It's all your fault. I've been tormented for a whole year. Huh? How is it my fault? I don't understand what you're saying. You'll understand eventually. What do you mean? Are you blaming me just because Nate prioritized my wedding? You know what? I'll build a wonderful family with a man who has common sense, unlike you. I will be the happiest woman alive at my wedding. You keep on whining about the 1-year memorial, the pain, and so on. Please stop saying such ominous things before my wedding. Is it so ominous to mourn my daughter? She's your niece. She's part of your family. Well, I didn't say it that way. You're the one who's thinking that way, right? You just assumed everything on your own. I want to see my daughter so much. I'm sure those feelings will be stronger every day. I don't care about any of that. In the first place, a woman like you shouldn't have become my brother's wife. What do you mean? My brother was kind and smart, and above all, he always loved me. Yet he was snatched away by someone who's not particularly pretty or smart. I always wanted to get revenge someday. I finally feel relieved because you got your punishment. Punishment? It's the punishment for taking my brother away from me. I knew the time for punishment would come.
I don't understand. Anyway, I hope the wedding goes well for you.
Oh, it will. Our wedding will be a grand celebration. Especially since you won't be there, you know.
I don't think so. I think your wedding is going to be a sad one.
Excuse me? That's so rude. I won't forgive you no matter what.
Say whatever you want while you can.
What nonsense are you talking about now? You must have lost your mind. As I thought, you're better off doing the memorial thing alone. This is the punishment for taking away my beloved brother. Camilla, my wedding has been ruined, and all the guests have left. We can't have a reception like this. It was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. I'll never forgive you.
Hey, April. Congratulations on your wedding. I was praying for my daughter just now. Can you please stop messaging me? It's bothering me.
Me? Bothering you? Stop acting like a victim. I am in big trouble here. I am the real victim. You made me look like a criminal.
Aren't you a criminal?
What do you mean?
You should be punished, shouldn't you?
What are you saying? I don't understand. Even my brother was saying the same thing. I can't believe he played that kind of video during the wedding.
What kind of video was it?
Don't play dumb. A woman who looks exactly like me pushed a young girl into the street, and a car came speeding by and hit her. Then, the woman dialed 911, reporting that there had been an accident, but the girl didn't survive.
You've seen something like that before, haven't you? Isn't some coincidence?
What do you mean? I can't believe you planned all this to ruin my wedding. What the hell do you think you're doing?
What am I doing? You know what I'm doing, don't you?
What? No, I have no idea. Why would you show such a shocking video? Everyone in the venue was shocked. Everyone was looking at me as if I were a criminal. All the guests left too.
Of course they did. I made it very realistic. Or rather, it happened a year ago. April, you know the truth, don't you?
What the hell are you talking about? You ruined the happiest day of my life. I'll never forgive you for that.
I see. That's unfortunate.
I'll demand compensation for ruining my wedding.
Huh? Why me? I won't pay any compensation.
You should pay compensation. On the day of my wedding, all the guests looked at me like I was a criminal. It's all because of the shocking video you prepared. It's a terrible thing to do. Even my beloved husband and family, everyone treated me like a criminal. I don't even want to remember that time. I was mentally damaged because of what you did. I said I'll settle it with money, so you should pay me for what you did.
I don't want to remember that day either, but I can't forget it. Because of you, I lost my beloved daughter. Today, I've taken my revenge.
Are you insane? Do you even know what you're talking about?
Yes, I do.
You think I took your daughter away from you? Stop messing around with me.
But it's true that you took my daughter from me, right?
If you keep talking nonsense, I'll call the police on you.
Go ahead, as you wish.
What?
Come on, hurry up and call the police. Do it.
Well, that's... No, never mind.
What? Why not?
If people found out about this family drama, it would be embarrassing. Besides, I won't have it ruined if you make even more of a fuss and destroy the happiness of my marriage.
You're the one who ruined someone else's happiness, yet you can still say that? The reason you can't call them is that you have something to hide. You're scared your crime will be completely exposed, and you'll be seen as a true criminal, right?
What are you talking about? I'm not a criminal.
Then what were you doing when my daughter was hit by a car? You said you were going to buy her a toy, so you took her out of the house and pushed her into the road, didn't you?
What are you talking about? That was an accident, right? It's true I took my niece out of the house, but while I was paying for the toy, she ran outside and got hit by a car on her own. For a while after that, I was treated like a criminal and questioned by the police. I was sick for a while because of the shock of seeing the accident right in front of me. I was the one who suffered because of your poorly behaved daughter.
How dare you come up with such an excuse? Not only did you not admit to the crime, you even blamed my daughter?
Because this is the truth. The police investigated thoroughly and concluded it was an accident, didn't they? My gosh, you have such a strong victim mentality.
I couldn't accept it, so I talked with Nate. He told me he was feeling the same, so we decided to hire a private investigator to find out the truth.
What?
It took time for the results to come out.
You're kidding, right?
The security camera at the store where the accident happened showed nothing, but there was a grocery store near the accident site. Fortunately, it had a security camera.
That camera couldn't have captured anything.
But it showed a small detail of the incident. My daughter was pushed from behind.
What? So what? Are you saying it was me who pushed her? That's a false accusation. It's impossible to accuse me when you have no solid proof that it was me.
Well, in the footage, a woman's cheek was visible for a moment, and there was a mole on her chin.
No way!
Right side of the chin, just like yours.
There are tons of people in the world with a mole. Are you accusing me based on that? There's nothing but a baseless accusation.
Well, if we were the only ones saying this, you might feel that way. But there was a photo Nate took during the wedding earlier, and the police's verification results have come out. The police confirmed that it was you in the security footage.
The police?
You wanted to call them, didn't you? I called them for you, so they should be arriving at your wedding venue soon.
But I didn't do anything.
There's no escape when there's evidence. Just admit your crime already.
Yes, I did it. I couldn't forgive my beloved brother for marrying an ugly woman like you. I've admired my brother with all my heart since we were kids. I couldn't accept that he had a child with you, so I just wanted to give you a hard time and make you suffer a bit.
I can't believe my sister did such a terrible thing.
Huh? Nate?
That's right. I'm with Camilla right now, and we've finally got the evidence.
What other evidence are you talking about?
That you pushed my daughter into the road.
Huh? Camilla said there was security footage, right?
Yeah, but I was told that the footage didn't provide definitive proof it was you. That's why we needed your confession.
No way! Did you trick me?
I'm glad you fell for it. Well, even if it hadn't worked, I was going to make sure you confessed eventually. But I'm glad now we have the solid evidence.
No, I'm not a criminal. I didn't do it. That was just me being threatened by Camilla and forced to say it.
It's too late now. I immediately took a screenshot of your reply. It's already been submitted to the police as evidence. You'll be arrested soon. Don't even think about running away. You should pay for your crime now.
No way! You're trying to make me a criminal? I'm your sister. Oh no, I didn't mean to take that girl away from you. I just wanted to hurt her a little and get her in trouble.
My wife and our daughter are the most precious thing to me. Why would you want to hurt them? And as a result, you took away my beloved daughter's life. I'll never forgive you. I won't forgive you even if you pay for your crimes. Never show your face in front of me again.
Don't say that. I'm still your sister. We are family, right? Please.
How can you say such a thing after what you did to my beloved family? I don't consider you my sister anymore.
What? No! My husband and I will never forgive you. No matter the reason, what you did is unforgivable. Can you imagine what my husband and I have experienced so much over this past year? I hope you will also experience the hellish days. Do you think that's okay? I have a man who has become my husband. Our relatives were looking forward to my wedding. You've ruined everything with your delusions. All of our relatives were planning to come to our daughter's memorial service. I explained everything to them from the beginning, and everybody is cooperating with me. What do you mean by that? Only my relatives? But the groom's relatives and the groom himself aren't here. It seems you've been abandoned. I forwarded this conversation to the groom as well. Marrying a criminal? A normal person wouldn't do that, right? No way! No way! You are such an evil person. Do you intend to take away all the happiness I've finally found? That's my line. My daughter will never come back. I can't even see her cute smile, her cute voice, or her beautiful eyes that resemble Nate's. Have you ever thought about my feelings? But... From now on, please pay for your crime. I felt sorry for your groom for becoming a criminal's husband. So, I contacted him through the police and told him what happened. I heard that the marriage paperwork has not been submitted yet, so he wanted to call off this marriage. What have you done? You've taken everything important from me. I will get my revenge, so remember that. Please say whatever you need to say to the police. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Think about it. If I get caught, you'll be the sister-in-law of a criminal. You don't want that, do you? Contact the police now and tell them it was a misunderstanding. I'll pay you compensation if you want. I don't want to go to jail. Are you serious? Even at this point, you're still saying such things? Our daughter died because of your immaturity. There's no way you can settle the case by paying compensation. I admit everything, but I didn't intend to take your daughter away from you. I only intended to cause a minor injury. It was an accident that there was a speeding car. I'm not the only one to blame. If your daughter was so important to you, why didn't you take care of her yourselves instead of leaving her to me that day? You should have taken care of her yourselves. You're right. My mistake was that I trusted you so easily because you were my sister-in-law. If only I had seen your true nature sooner, this wouldn't have happened. I will live the rest of my life apologizing to my daughter for that. Isn't that right? Just because of that, it doesn't mean your sin will disappear. You can't buy my daughter with money. Even I, if possible, would want to do that, but I can't. I've told you so many times that I didn't mean for all this to happen, you know? I just meant to cause her a little pain. I apologize, so please believe me. Then please admit it honestly. No matter what you say, our feelings won't change. All I wish for now is that you atone for your sin. Please, forgive me. I'm sorry. I'll pay any amount of money, just don't involve the police. I'm truly sorry. This is the last time we will talk ever again. Please pay for your crime. I don't want this. Please, forgive me, Camilla. Later, April tried to escape from the wedding venue, but the police who had just arrived caught her. It seems she was really scared of going to jail. She kept crying and apologizing over and over again. The supermarket's security footage and her confession were crucial evidence that led to her arrest. After that, she was sentenced to actual imprisonment and was sent to prison. We told our daughter's grave about this right away. I wonder if this has somehow relieved our daughter's regret. Please forgive us for not being able to protect you.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.